were still able to practice a little bit last week, but that's all finished now. So made the most of that time while we could get into the NTC and get out on the courts.
Sam, with so many of the tournaments up in the air at the moment, I mean, how much real prep time do you need before a big tournament? What's your ideal amount of time to prepare?
Well, I mean, I guess normally we're always playing events leading into those big tournaments anyway, so it's kind of a real unknown, but I would think we'd probably want a good few weeks to be out on the court, practicing, training, doing all the things that we would normally be doing, maybe a pre-season before we go out and play, but who knows if we're going to have that opportunity to have so many weeks up our sleeve to actually be prepared. So yeah, I don't know, it's going to be very strange when we do get started again.
And Sam, do you have a goal in mind? Do you have a tournament you think might be a chance of going ahead and you playing in?
I really don't know. I mean, Wimbledon haven't said anything about their event yet, although I think that's very unlikely that that's going to happen. US Open have said they're going to stay in the same week, I think. But again, it's all just so dependent, and as we all know, everything's been changing so quickly, day to day, week to week. So I don't know. I don't actually know if we're going to be playing much tennis this year, to be honest with you. But I guess time will tell.
Does it make it harder being an international event that tennis is? Obviously, with so many athletes in so many different countries, in so many different situations at the moment too, Sam, to keep tabs on one, how everyone is, and two, know where to play if any tennis will eventuate?
Yeah, I think that's a big issue for the tennis. We bounce around country to country every single week, and you know what we had left for the year, we're in Europe, the States, back to Europe or Asia for the end of the year. So we've pretty much got the whole world covered, and at the moment, who knows where we can be. So I think obviously a lot's going to depend on border closures and all that sort of thing to what we can actually do. So, and then I guess other countries have got different restrictions. So you know our travel bans at the moment aren't looking likely to open anytime soon either. So I guess you've got the big worldwide thing happening, and then your own individual country, what they want to try and do for all their citizens as well.
Sam, I've been an admirer of yours for many years, and also particularly Serena Williams. And I wonder with Serena Williams at the age of, I think, 37, with a 6-month layoff, is it possible? Do you think there'll be a whole generation right at the top who may say, this is the time, goodbye?
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking with Arena Rodionova about this the other day, actually. She was like, how many people do you think are going to retire? I mean, I think it's certainly harder for the older generation of players to maybe come back after this layoff. But again, I guess all being in the same boat, if you can look at it maybe as a positive way to have time off, you're not losing anything, no one's gaining anything on you while you've got this time off. Maybe it's a chance to rejuvenate and refresh and do all that, and then get stuck in again. That's why I'm kind of looking at it as well, because you know, I'm one of those older players out on tour, so I'm kind of thinking of this as a bit of a break, and then whatever happens this year happens, and if it prolongs my career by another year, then you know, maybe that's not the end of the world. So it's going to be tough to get going again after all this time, but I think that's going to be hard for anyone.
Sam, before we let you go, I asked Steve Smith what he's binge watching. Judging by the background at your place, you're a reader. Any book you can recommend to our viewers to kill some time?
Oh, that's all for show, but well, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Ozark and Schitt's Creek coming out, but I'm watching Catastrophe at the moment. It's pretty funny. So yeah, there's certainly enough things to keep you occupied, at least for this short little meantime.
Yeah, jotting those down as we speak. Thank you, Sam. All the best. We look forward to seeing you back out the tennis court as soon as possible.
Thanks. You too, guys.
Sam Stones are kind enough to